Hello guys, welcome to the another video tutorial on Python for beginners. In the previous video, I have shown you how to use sets in Python. Now we discuss about the dictionaries. So what are dictionaries? Dictionaries in Python are associative list or a map. You can say that dictionaries in Python are associative lists or map. You can say that dictionaries is a set of pairs. So to defining a dictionary, we have used, suppose I take a variable d for dictionary and then I use curly braces. In the curly braces, I use list of key value pairs. Key value pairs means I use key, suppose I use the key name, and after the colon, I put the value of this name, which is John. Similarly, with the help of comma, I use another key which is age, and with the help of colon, I use it value 21, and then I use blood group BG, which is another key, and its value is B positive. Press the enter button and the dictionary is created. Now if I want to check the value of dictionary, then I use D, and in the square bracket I have write the key name, which is name, and press the enter button. It gives the associative value of the key, which is John. Similarly, if I use DBG, then it gives the value B positive. The another question is, what type of data you can store in dictionary? So you can define any data type in the list. So I create another dictionary with the name of D1, and here I used name, which is Mark, and another argument I have used key is 20 and value is 35. Remember that we have used key as a number, and then I use 15.6, which is key, and its value is 56.3. Then I use boolean values as a key and put the value is false. Similarly, I use tuple as a key or values 5, 6, tuple as a key and its value is 5. And when I press the enter button, my dictionary is successfully created. If I want to retrieve the value of suppose 20, then it gives the value 35. Similarly, if I want to access the value of my floating point key, which is 15.6, then it gives the value 56.3. Similarly, if I want to use my boolean key, which is true, then it return its value, which is false. Similarly, if I want to access the value of tuple key, so here I use key name, which is 56, then it shows the value 5. If I want to use alien key, which is unknown key, then it gives an error. If I want to know about the length of dictionary, then I use alien and pass the dictionary, then it shows the length of dictionary, which is 5. Another method to access the value of dictionary is get method. So we use d.get and here pass the key name. So here I use, suppose my key name is name, so here I use name and then press enter and it shows the output John. If I want to add new value in dictionary, then if I want to add some new data in my dictionary D, suppose here I want to add new key, which is day, and its value is Sunday, so I write D and then here key name, which is day, and equals, and then type the value, which is Sunday, and then press the enter button and it store the new key value pair, which is day and its value is Sunday. Similarly, if I want to pop the value, then I used d.pop and it removes the latest inserted element, which is day. In the dictionary we have used pop method with its key, so here we use day and day is removed from the dictionary. Now we used clear method. For this purpose, suppose I want to clear all the elements of D1, then I use D1 dot clear method, and now D1 is clear. Similarly, if I want to delete D1, then we use del D1 and D1 is deleted. If I want to update, suppose I want to change this name John to Mark, then we use D name is equals to Mark, and the name is changed from John to Mark. This work will be done with the help of update method also. Suppose again I want to update this name from Mark to John, then we use D dot update method, and here I use the key is name and its value is John. Press the enter button and the dictionary is successfully updated and the name stored the value John. If I want to print all the keys of the dictionary, then we use D dot keys. It shows all the keys of the dictionary. Similarly, if I want to list all the values of the dictionary, then we use D dot values. Then it shows all the values of the dictionary. Another method is items. It shows all the items of the dictionary. Now another method is pop items. So if I want to use pop item, it removes the last item which you updated or added. So it removes the blood group B positive. That's it for now. If you like the video, please share it, and if you have any doubts or queries, ask me in the comment box. Thank you. Goodbye.